Everybody, welcome back to the cottage. Welcome back to my subscribers. I've hit my first goal of 1,000 this week. I'm almost at 1,500. I couldn't have done it without the support of you guys out there, all of you commenting. I really appreciate it. You guys are making my goals come true. I'm really appreciative. If you're finding yourself on my channel for the first time, welcome. I do daily pick a cards Monday through Friday. I do messages for soulmates and separation. Mostly I just have fun here, and we do something different every day. So be sure to hit the notification bell. Be sure to subscribe if you feel called to. Today's pick a card is about being in isolation. Who can't get you out of their head in isolation? What do they want you to know? We're all stuck inside. I hope you guys are all staying safe. But we have a lot of time on our hands, so who can't stop thinking about you during this isolation? And what are their thoughts? What are they thinking? What do they want you to know? Okay, so we have three piles in front of you. We have the hyena spirit with this beautiful hagstone. We have the octopus spirit with this amazing little stone set I found on the beach. And we have the dolphin spirit with this black flat stone. So whatever pile is calling out to you, the timestamps will be listed below. If you need to, pause the video and sink into your body. I'm going to go ahead and start with group number 1. Who can't stop thinking about you? What are they thinking about during this time of isolation? Hi, group 1, all of you who chose this hagstone and the hyena spirit. This is your reading on who can't get you out of their head during this time of isolation when we're all sort of cooped up. What are they thinking about? We have the hyena spirit here. And the hyena is a really aggressive type of spirit. They don't back down to peer pressure. I do feel like this person who is thinking about you they can be a little bit deceptive. I see that with the moon here. Maybe they kind of show part of themselves and not part of themselves. It's like they hold a bit of themselves back, but they are the type that they don't really care what other people think, or they portray that. They don't care what other people think. They kind of go in when the opportunity is hot. They're just intelligent, they're sharp, and aggressive. It doesn't have to be a negative aggression. It's just... So who is thinking about you? Who is this person? We'll start with that question to Spirit. Who is the person that can't get you out of their head? We'll also do some charms because you guys have really been resonating with them, and especially with the initials. The lettering has been pretty interesting to watch you guys comment about how it struck you. I should also mention while I'm shuffling here that I am on Instagram. I do post daily collective energy check-ins, little videos about 2 minutes long, Monday through Friday, just to check in with your energy. I also post just photos and videos of our everyday excursion, our everyday lives. So I post over there a lot. It's a great way to get to know me. What is this person? Who is this person, rather? Okay, so this is somebody who I feel like has been really heartbroken by you in the past, or somebody that has been in a situation that has caused a lot of pain. This could be an ex for some of you. The Three of Swords is about just heartbreak, a lot of pain there, loss. We have the Three of Cups. I'm going to get out a couple of cards and then we'll talk about those. So this could be a person as well that I'm seeing that you guys are friends with, or were friends with for some of you, somebody that you hang out with socially. It could also be somebody who you were in a relationship with who is now in a different relationship, or there is a third-party situation with that Three of Cups, but we'll see what the other cards have to say. I don't like making presumptions until I see the whole picture. Six of Cups in the reverse. The Fool. Judgment. Some major arcana here, and the Eight of Wands in the reverse position. And let's take a look at the back of the deck. On the back of the deck, we do have Temperance. Okay, so let's start over here with the Three of Swords and this well, let's start with the top row. So I do see a lot of pain here with this person. I do see that there could be a third party situation. And with the Six of Cups in the reverse, it sometimes makes me think about a nostalgic type of relationship that was really intense. There was a really strong connection, but it never quite got off of the ground. I feel like this could have been somebody in your friend group, somebody that maybe you friend zoned. I do feel like they felt like they weren't aggressive enough. Like they really wanted to leap into a brand new future with you. But I feel like there was something holding them back from doing so. Like they were afraid that they weren't good enough for you, or they're afraid that you would judge them in a way. I just feel like this, for a lot of you, this is a person that you friend zoned a little bit. And that really is still playing on their minds. They were hoping for a fresh new start. Like they wanted, in their heart of hearts, they wanted to leap into this brand new relationship with you, but something prohibited that from happening. It could have been a third party situation on your part as well. But the Six of Cups also makes me think about like living in the past, kind of being stuck in that energy. And we have this Eight of Wands, and it's about communication. It's about swift communication. It's about movement, and it's in the reverse position. So I do feel like this person thinks about coming forward and talking to you. I don't feel like you've talked to this person for a while. They do think about coming forward and talking with you. There's a lot of water energy here. There's also, there could be, your person could be a fire sign as well. Doesn't have to be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I just feel like they feel like they're being, that they would be judged by you. Or, and I don't necessarily feel like this was a relationship. Let me get some clarity here. The Moon card stayed on the table. So I feel like this is a person who pines for you in secret. The Moon is sort of about secrets and about wearing masks. You see her looking at her mask under the moonlight. Like this person has to put on a different mask every day to pretend that you're not on their mind still, I feel. We'll get a little bit more clarity. And I don't even feel like maybe they didn't tell you how they felt. Like they couldn't express how they felt fully. They were holding back. They weren't aggressive enough. And I do feel like they think about that too, about how they didn't act when they should have. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. And the Ten of Wands is about burdens and about carrying a heavy load and carrying a lot of passion for somebody. It becomes too much to bear. And the tens are about completion and about endings. The Ten of Wands reversed really speaks to me about unloading that burden. Like they're ready for like a new beginning, a resurrection here with this Judgment as well. Like a rebirth of this connection is kind of what they're hoping for. You may run into them socially as well if you're, well, you shouldn't be out. You should be isolating. So you shouldn't run into anybody socially. But I do feel like maybe you've seen them recently. Maybe you've ran into them in some sort of social setting. It's like they're finally taking a break or wanting to like unload some of this energy, some of this pain, some of this, again, a lot of fire energy. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So Five of Pentacles is about poverty. It's a feeling of great, great loss. But there's hope returning with this in the reverse position. They're feeling a little bit of hope returning. Sorry, that was reversed. They're kind of stuck in the past. They don't want to let go. They have a little bit of hope coming in. Because I do feel like they're thinking about coming forward. I feel like they're thinking about talking to you. Or maybe they've already reached out for some of you. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. So if they think about charging in, it's almost like they have moments where they're like, you know what, screw this. I'm going to just go to her house. Or, you know what I mean? Like they think about that, but then something always stops them. They're smart. They're analytical. Something stops them from charging forward. There's like a mental blockage, and it's an insecurity. I feel a heavy insecurity with this person. On the back of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like they want to establish themselves in a secure place financially and like on the earthly plane. I feel like they don't feel like they measure up to what you deserve. That could be where this Five of Pentacles came in as well. And I do feel like, again, they spent a lot of time looking into the past. With this Six of Cups, I do feel like this is somebody that you could have known for quite a while. Somebody from your past. Again, sometimes with the Six of Cups, it's about a relationship that doesn't get off the ground. It doesn't have to be. You could have been in a relationship. It's almost like innocent love. But again, with the reversal position, it's like clinging to the past. It's like not letting go, being stuck in that past position mentally. And that's also what the Nine of Swords is about. I also should see, I feel like saying that they do probably have sleepless nights over you. Nightmares with that Nine of Swords. Regret. There's a lot of remorse and regret here. But I almost feel like it's regret in not acting. They regret not acting. The Death card. So the Death is about rebirth. It's about resurrection. It's about new beginnings. It doesn't have to be a negative card. This is a beautiful card. One of the most beautiful cards in the Shadowscape deck. It's about wanting a new beginning. They have hope returning. I don't know if you, again, I feel like some of you ran into this person and it went, like the conversation went really well. Something is giving them new hope. This time of isolation, they're really thinking about you and they're really thinking about how to come forward with the proper offer. But something in them is giving them this new hope. On the back of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is somebody who dreams about a future with you, who dreams about building a foundation of security with you. Like that's their dream. I feel like it could be a friend for sure. I'm going to get you guys a couple of love messages. A couple of you guys have been asking about this deck and whether it's going to be for sale. That is something in the works right now. So I'll let you guys know when that's updated. I'm working on that right now, on getting this deck out to you guys. You are my soulmate. So they are really, really feeling strongly that they missed a great opportunity with you. Because I feel like they feel like you, I feel like they feel like with you they could have this, the great foundation. When you think of the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the Ten of Pentacles is that older man who's looking at the beautiful scene. He has dogs, he has grandchildren, he's looking at his kids, everything he's built up. This person, I feel like, feels like they missed the boat. I need more time. So for those of you who haven't seen this person in a while or who are hoping for a connection with this person soon, again with that Eight of Wands over here in the reverse and this reverse Knight, it's not that they're not thinking about coming forward, it's that they're hesitant. Something's holding them back. It could be a third-party situation right now. You could be with somebody else as well, I should say. That's holding them back. I have a lot left that I need to say. So there's some unfinished business. But you do consume my thoughts. And we see that with the Nine of Swords. They can't sleep because of you. There's nightmares. There could be like just all-consuming thoughts. Has too much time passed. So for those of you, even though they need more time, they're really, they have a lot of anxiety about the amount of time that's passing by between you guys not having connection. Maybe they're just worried it has too much time in isolation passed because it just feels endless, doesn't it? I'm losing hope. Like I said, I feel like there's a renewal of hope as well. They flip-flop. They teeter on the edge between wanting to rush in and then hesitating, wanting to come forward and then hesitating, being really brash about it and almost aggressive about it and then pulling back at the last second, I feel. You send me mixed signals. For those of you who I feel like it was a relationship, like a friendship that didn't get off, a friendship that didn't make it into the relationship stage, I feel like maybe there was a lot of flirting going back and forth, and this person was really confused in the past, which kind of fed into their anxiety, and they didn't want to come forward with an actual love offer because they were really scared of you rejecting them. And I do feel like that was your insecurity. I feel like you may have rejected them if they had come forward at that time in the past because of your own insecurities, but it wasn't because of a lack of feeling. But they don't understand that. They just sort of understand that some of you are sending them a mixed signal. Some of you are in a new relationship, and that drives your person crazy. And I think that that adds to this Nine of Swords feeling of depression, anxiety. The thought of you with someone else drives me nuts. So let's get you some charms. Okay, whoa. We have 2 bells today, 2 bells of communication. So they really want to, really want your attention. They really want to come forward. I have never had 2 bells come out like that before. So I also feel like this is your energy and their energy. Like, I feel like you guys are both really trying to get each other's attention. I feel like you guys are using your energy for that. We have this shell with a hole in it. Could be somebody who lives on the coast. I also think of this shell. I have multiple shells in my charms, and this is the only one with the hole. So I think about, like, a shell is something that's supposed to keep something safe. It's supposed to be a home, and there's a hole in it. So this person does feel like there's a hole in their home, a hole in their heart. They do want you to be their 10 of Pentacles. I believe that was on the back of the deck earlier. They want that with you. They want to establish a home life. They think that with you, they could establish something that they could be proud of. We have the Olaf charm, and that really is interesting because it reminds me of the 6 of Cups. It's just an innocent type of love. It's just a innocent love, naive, young energy here. We also have the letters K, D, and T. So I'll let you guys take a quick look at those. So group 1, that is your reading. This is the person who's been thinking about you the most during isolation. These are their thoughts. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. If you have any requests for videos, please leave those too. I always add your requests to my video list. Don't think that I'm not going to get to them. I will eventually for sure. If you feel called to, please head on over to my Instagram. I am called Tarot Cottage over there. Like I said, I post daily energy collective check-ins Monday through Friday, and just a lot of fun videos, sometimes pictures of food. So anyway, I hope to see you guys here on another day at the cottage, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 2. Bye, guys. Hi, everybody in group 2 who chose the octopus spirit and this cute little stone set. Now, I found this on the beach, and it was like this. It was together. It's like these two have sort of like stood the test of time, these 2 rocks together, and they refuse to be separated. And so I love it. I don't know why. I just love it. It reminds me of kind of like the Fool spirit, kind of like, I don't know, holding something precious. So I love the stone. So for those of you who chose the stone, I love the stone too. You also picked up on the octopus spirit. So I feel like the octopus spirit, this person is a very intelligent person. I do feel like you guys as well are very intuitive. I feel like you guys are really developing your spirituality, your almost like your psychic abilities, because we see the crown lighting up, and that's just really speaks to me about somebody working on their soul journey. Your person could also be a really spiritual person, really intelligent, really adaptable as well. Somebody who is analytical and can figure their way out of a binding sort of situation. I just keep seeing, honestly, I keep hearing the word MacGyver in my head. So I don't know if your person's just really good with their hands and can figure things out, but that's what I just keep hearing is MacGyver. Let's see who this person is that can't stop thinking about you during this isolation period. I hope you guys are all staying safe. Every day that goes by, some days my anxiety lessens, some days it gets worse. I don't know. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have Temperance. Let's see what else comes out. Who is this person that can't stop thinking about you? Whoops. We have the 8 of Pentacles. There's a lot of earth energy here. Your person could be like a Taurus or maybe a Capricorn, I'm feeling. They don't have to be. Wow. 5 of Pentacles reversed. A lot of earth energy. You could also be an earth sign. The Three of Cups. The King of Wands. And on the back of the deck, we do have the Hanged Man in the reverse position. So we will talk about that too. So who is this person? I feel like this is somebody who kind of values money. I feel like they put in a lot of hard work into things. I feel like they put a lot of emphasis on money on maybe your relationship in the past. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is about putting in hard work. And then we have this Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. Now, the Five of Pentacles is a real sort of poverty mindset kind of card. But in the reverse position, it's like recovery. It's like hope coming back in. So I feel like this person worked really, I feel like they put a lot of effort into this relationship or into this connection. And then maybe they felt for a while like nothing was coming out of it. It's like they were trying to sow the seeds and they were just left with a feeling of loss. But something in that seed sowing gave them a little bit of hope. And they're looking for balance here. I don't know if this is someone who could be in your friend group. We have the Three of Cups. That is about like celebration and friendships and outings and meeting people socially. Sometimes I think about a third-party situation. I'm not necessarily feeling that 100% here for all of you, though. If there's a third party involved, I do feel like maybe you guys have moved on into a new relationship, but you're still curious about this other person or who can't stop thinking about you. But I do feel like this is someone you know socially. It could be somebody you've worked with, actually. With all of these pentacles, with this Temperance card, which is about balance. And also like finding the middle ground. Blending together. Like this could be someone you've worked with, someone you're kind of friendly with that can't stop thinking about you. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse position. And that's like ambition. It's like repair work. It's like it's like a lack of focus. They're trying to put hard work in, but they have a lack of focus because of you, because of the imbalance that they're feeling. They're trying right now to work while they're in isolation, but it's like they can't get you out of their head, so they're having a hard time because this King of Wands, like he's a focused entrepreneur. This could be somebody, again, who's really good at fixing things, really good at coming up with brand new ideas, someone really intelligent. And I feel like they're trying really hard to focus on work right now, but they can't get you out of their head. I feel like this could be someone you guys have worked with, and the reason they can't get you out of their head is because you guys aren't working right now together. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse position as well. A Hanged Man is about surrendering to the universe. But it's like in the reverse position, it's like feeling like a victim a bit, feeling stuck in that type of energy. So I do feel like they're really unhappy about being home right now, being separated from you. For those of you who are working with this person, I feel like they're really disappointed not seeing you every day. Oh, it's too many. Get a little bit more clarity. We have the Strength card in the reverse position. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse position. Wow, we have the lot of Pentacles, a lot of Earth energy. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We also have the Four of Pentacles. So I do feel like this is someone who has been holding a flame for you for a really long time. And I'm feeling really heavily like this could be somebody from a friend group or somebody that you've worked with because of all of these Pentacles, all of this Earth, all of this money sort of energy. I feel like this is somebody who's financially pretty secure as well with this Nine of Pentacles next to this, like an entrepreneur, somebody who's putting a lot of time and effort. Their feelings for you are kind of like greedy, this greedy little piggy doesn't want to drop these pentacles. I feel like this person is focused on their job and on wealth, but I do feel like with you and their feelings for you, they're starting to feel like a greedy little piggy. They've been holding this for a really long time and they're ready to unburden themselves. The 10 of Wands is really about having a huge burden on your back, not being able to really see where you're going, struggling with it. But in the reverse position, it's like unburdening yourself. The Strength card is a sort of similar meaning, upright or reverse. It's just asking them to draw upon their inner strength to come towards you. Oops. Okay, so these are so many cards, but we'll see what they are. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Again, I feel like they want to come in, and this is the type of person that is like, when they decide to do something, they put in all the work to do it right. The Knight of Pentacles is methodical when he comes in. He doesn't necessarily let emotions rule him either. He's very practical when it comes to offers of love in general. We have the Queen of Wands. There's some insecurity with your person. Despite all of this financial success, despite the fact that they're very, I feel like they're very grounded, successful, and I feel like they're passionate and kind. I just feel like they're a really good person. They still have insecurities when it comes to their feelings for you. I just feel like maybe for you guys, they should kind of show an air of superiority to you at work, maybe, if you were working with this person. But honestly, they have dreams of having this full relationship with you. They want to be with you sexually. They want to, have a connection with you, because the Four of Wands here is about joy and celebration. And next to this Lover's card, like, that's just really their real hope. They may seem really focused on wealth and on financial stability, and they are, but when it comes to you, it's like that's where their passions are really flying. I feel like they really, really want a passionate, I feel like they think that you could fulfill their lives. On the back of the deck, we have the Sun card. It was actually reversed, but I turned it around just only because for the Sun card, it doesn't really matter if it's reversed or not. I feel like they know that something's missing. As much as they've built up, some financial stability for themselves, something's missing. And I feel like they're really starting to think that person might be you. They're awakening to that in themselves. They want this with you. That's what this person wants. Let's get a couple of messages here for you guys. Uh-oh. There is someone else. So for some of them, they actually are in a relationship. That could be what this Three of Cups is about. I don't like to always jump to conclusion that the Three of Cups or threes in general are about a third party. But for some of you, your person is saying that there is someone else. Or that you could also, that could be you. I didn't follow my heart. Again, I feel like some of them are so focused on finances and trying to build that life, build that wealth. You are my soulmate. They feel that here with this Lover's energy. This is one's interesting. I'm trying to conjure you up. They miss seeing you. I can't make the first move towards you. So despite the fact that they seem to have built up some financial security and the fact that they are an intelligent, capable person, something about you kind of makes them stop. They could also have someone else, which is making them hesitant. They can't come forward because they're in a relationship. I miss you regardless of how things look on the outside. That's so cute. So if they're in the isolation right now and they're Maybe you guys have worked together. Maybe you guys are still kind of conference calling. If they're acting cold towards you right now, that's not really how they're feeling. They're still feeling a lot of intense emotions towards you. Let's get some... Okay, what do we have here? Okay, so I have this tree that my husband spun for me, and it reminds me of December, so the month of December could be significant to you. We have this pearl. It's like pearls of wisdom. It's like coming to a realization. So I do feel like this time apart has caused your person to really sink inwardly and think about how much you mean to them. We have the rune of inertia and standing still. So I feel like we're all sort of in this period of limbo right now. We're all in this state of inertia. We're all standing still. They're really feeling that. They're really feeling the loneliness. I feel like a lot of loneliness with that rune. I've got to look this other rune. Okay, I quickly looked this rune up, and this is the rune of purpose, and it's a strongly protective rune. And it talks about steadily working towards a goal, which I find interesting here because I do feel like your person is extremely goal-oriented. Like very, very goal-oriented. They want to make this happen for you and for themselves in general. They just want to provide. They want to provide. We have the paperclip, which again reminds me of holding things together. It reminds me of a work sort of relationship. You guys could work in an office together. We have and, B, G, M, and K for our letters today. Oops, sorry guys. And then again, we have our little Christmas tree for December. So I'll let you guys take a quick look at those charms. The inertia of, the rune of standing still. And then this protective sort of building energy rune of you, the rune of purpose, working towards a goal. So they are working towards goals in their lives heavily, and they're working towards the goal of you right now in this isolation period. Okay, group 2, that is your reading on who is thinking about you during this period of isolation. What are their thoughts? If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. If you feel called to, please subscribe to my channel. It's helping me out so much. It's making me so happy. Hit the notification bell button and head over to my Instagram, Tarot Cottage, where I do post daily collective energy check-ins Monday through Friday and just general, you know, videos of my life and pictures of our life here together. Okay. Anyway, thank you for joining me today, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 3. Bye, guys. Hi, group 3, all of you who chose this beautiful black, flat, perfectly flat stone and the dolphin spirit. I feel like with this dolphin spirit, the person that's really thinking about you in isolation is really a playful, intelligent person. Really brings light into the room. This could be your energy as well. You guys could mirror this energy. Just really intelligent, really playful, really family-oriented, just a really warm type of energy. Intelligent as well. The dolphin spirit is very smart, creative. A lovely, lovely feeling with that spirit. So who is this person in isolation who can't stop thinking about you? We have the 6 of Swords. Could be someone who is an air. Whoops. We have the 7 of Cups in the reverse. We have the 10 of Wands. This card has come up on every single reading in various forms today, so that's interesting. We have this card as well. It's not part of the traditional Rider-Waite, so I'm going to put it right here. But it is a card that came with my deck, and I have assigned meaning to it. So we'll talk about the meaning that I've assigned to that. In fact, I should put it here because it kind of goes with this. Strength in reverse. On the back of the deck, we have the Hierophant in the reverse position. So let's talk about your person. So we see here the 6 of Swords, and that's about moving into calmer waters after struggle. It's being explained by the 10 of Wands. So I do feel like this person is somebody who has been holding a flame for you for an exceptionally long time. It's almost burdensome to them. You see this person kind of digging in, head down, trudging forward, not looking even where they're going. And I do feel like they're not willing to put down that flame for you. I feel like they've made an attempt to move into calmer waters, but that attempt has not been, emotionally has not been helpful. This could be also, I see a lot of sun here as well. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Yeah, so like they're carrying this flame for you because they really, really feel like you represent someone who they could build a foundation with, a foundation that they can be proud of, you know, build a life. Like this man here is happy, he's proud, he's secure, he has everything he wants. He has his children, his grandchildren, he has pets. He's built up this beautiful wealth around him and he's satisfied. And I feel like your person really wants that with you. This flame that they're holding for you, they feel like this is the only place I can get this satisfaction. We have the High Priestess in the reverse position here as well. So there's a lot of blocked intuition with this person in the current position right now. Like I feel like this period of isolation for them has really made them want to come forward with some news. I feel like they have a lot of time on their hands. And so the Ace of Pentacles is about news. It's about a new opportunity. It's about coming forward with an offer. But I feel like there's some blocked intuition and something is stopping them with this High Priestess in a reverse position. It's like a clouded insight. And I do feel like saying for some of them, they are in a family situation. Sorry, I have to get an ant. Hold on. Sorry, guys. These ants in my house don't understand social distancing. Okay. So I feel like for some of you, they are in some sort of family situation, or this could be your energy as well, in a family situation where, you know, you're really focused on family right now because you're in isolation, but it doesn't really matter what's going on in the family because this energy is still standing here thinking about the past, thinking about what's on their mind, pining, their heads down. They have this beautiful scenery here. They could be joining in on this beautiful family life, but they're too stuck in their past memories, in their past head. I feel like this is somebody who fantasizes about you a lot here with this Seven of Cups. Somebody who has a lot of options open to them, perhaps. But also with the Seven of Cups in the reverse position, it's about illusions coming to an end. I feel like they're gaining a lot of clarity with this time in isolation, and they're really drawing upon their inner strength, and they're being called to draw upon their inner strength to get them through this time. On the back of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. There's a lot of regret and loss, feeling of regret and loss with this person. I do feel like for some of you, this could be somebody from your past that you had a relationship with, or maybe you didn't even get off the ground in a relationship with them. But they have they're ignoring what they have, and they're just focusing on the loss of those cups. But again, here's the Page of Pentacles. They do think about coming forward, even just to talk to you. I feel like they miss you that much. They just want to even speak with you. A little bit more clarity here. Page of Swords, I feel like this person is watching you, spending this time in isolation, looking at your social media, watching your pictures. And again, the page is about mental clarity. It's about cutting through illusions. This person is really, really keen on you. They can't stop thinking about you. There's an immaturity as well to the Page of Swords. There's an immature type of feeling. The Knight of Wands as well. There's passion. The Knight of Wands thinks about galloping in with a passionate offer. But there's also a sense of coming in hot and then fizzling out with the Knight. There's a lot of passion with no kind of follow through. And I do feel that as well here with this page. Like, they're really keen on watching you, but if they were asked, you know, about you, they would lie and say that they hadn't thought about you in years, because there's an immaturity here. On the back of the deck, we have the Sun in the reverse. So I feel like they're recognizing that with you, they can have a fulfillment that doesn't exist in their life right now. But I don't feel like they quite know how to get to a point where they can get this with you. They've been holding these flames for you for a really long time, but they don't know how to get into an actual relationship with you yet. Lovers in the reverse. It's like bad choices. It's like a breakup. I don't know if this is somebody you could have broken up with them. It's like unfulfilled potential in this card as well. And on the back, again, we have the Queen of Swords. I don't feel like this person is letting anyone know that they're feeling this way about you. I think they're holding their cards pretty close to their chest. Let's get you guys some love messages. What would they say? For those of you who have been asking about my little oracle deck here, it will be available for sale shortly. And I will keep you posted on that. I'm working on that right now. No one knows I still think about you. So that Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords, they don't let people know, you know, their feelings. They hold them close to their hearts. You are my soulmate. There's soulmate energy here with the Lovers card. This person feels like a very young, youthful energy to me. The thought of you with someone else drives me crazy. If some of you are already in a relationship, again, I feel a lot of young energy here. I can't make the first move towards you. I feel like they lack the emotional maturity to move forward. Like, I feel like they has too much time passed. Well, we're all in isolation, so lots of time has passed for everybody. But they worry about that. For those of you who haven't had contact in a while, I can't come forward right now. They can't make the first move. They can't come forward. No one knows they still think about you. This could be somebody who's in a new relationship, or this could be you could be in a new relationship as well. I didn't follow my heart on the back of the deck. So, oh, here, I'm watching from the outside. This Page of Swords, validating that they are watching your social media right now during this time of isolation. That's really, they don't have much more to do. So this time is perfect for them to sit and pine. Ooh, a lot of charms today. Okay, so we'll start with, I need to get rid of a message that's blocking. Okay, we'll start with these runes. I had to look them up because I don't know my runes quite well yet. We have the rune of opening, suggesting creativity and clarification. I do feel like they want to come forward to talk to you with this Page of the Swords. They do want to come forward. We have the rune of joy and pleasure. So I feel like they do fantasize about you. They spend a lot of time lately in their head about you with this Lovers card. There's a lot of sexual energy there. That rune sort of reminds me of that. And we have the rune of movement. So this person really wants change. I feel like you guys do too. I feel like you guys are tired of waiting around. Impulsivity as well. Impulsive. The dolphin spirit's very playful, very quick moving. Just, I feel that very strongly. This little heart is a little heart my daughter made me, and it just is comforting, and it reminds me of home. So I feel like, again, this person would like to build. It's an immature energy, but I do feel like they want to build a foundation of home with you, something that they can be proud of. We have the paperclip. It could be somebody that you've worked with or worked with in the past. We have this quarter, and it has the year 1995. That could resonate with you. Also has a beautiful elk or deer or something on it. We have the rhino here, or sorry, the triceratops that carries the world on their shoulders, which is interesting because we have this 10 of wands as well. So I do feel like this flame they carry for you feels very burdensome, feels very heavy. You know, they carry the weight of this on their shoulders, and that could be you as well. This little stone reminds me of the Knight of Pentacles, you know, very methodic, willing to put the work in, methodic, doesn't use emotion over their over their head. They put in the work. They're methodic. They come in with news. We also have this chain. I feel like your person feels connected to you karmically, feels like you guys are kind of linked as soulmates. We see the soulmate card here. This reminds me of the devil card, just being, it's almost like an interdependence, or, you know, like an independence or a dependence type of feeling. We have a little rolling pin, which reminds me of someone who works in food service. It doesn't have to be. You could have worked with this person in food service in the past, maybe, or they really, really like to cook. We also have this little marijuana leaf. It reminds me of Canada. I'm Canadian. We have legalized marijuana here. It also reminds me of, you know, somebody youthful who likes to really partake in just hanging out and having fun. So that reminds me of that. That could mean something to you guys. Maybe your person really likes to smoke marijuana. I don't know. We also have the letter G. So I'll let you guys kind of take a look at that. Remember, this is 1995 on that quarter. Okay, group 3, that is your reading on who is thinking about you during isolation. What are their thoughts? If this resonated with you, please leave a comment for me in the comment section below. I do love getting back words of encouragement to you guys. I do go through all of my comments, and I do spend time every day with a deck. Usually when I'm scrolling through my comments, I'll have a deck with me. So if you guys are really seeking clarity, I'll try to pull a couple cards for you. So don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell button, head over to my Instagram, Tarot Cottage, where I do post daily collective check-ins. I also just post videos of our life and what we're doing, and it's a great way to get to know me better. I'm over there all the time. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me today, guys, and I hope to see you guys here on another day at the cottage. Bye, guys.